Xin chào mọi người cùng cắm món mình nhé. Nãy vừa điện cho bác Hương, nhà bác Hương sớm chủ nhật có đám cưới. Nãy vừa điện cho bác Hương, cắt cho tôi nha. Nhà bác hình như sớm chủ nhật bác có đám cưới đó ạ. Sáng chủ nhật nhà bác có đám cưới. Bạn lùn đề sau với chưa cái gì. Đi qua ngoài rồi, sớm đi đám cưới thì chiều xuống viện xuống đây nấu cơm ăn cái gì. Thì anh cứ điện cho tổ thợ, tổ thợ có đi được hay không? Điện cho viên quay là với quay là bên đó có liên hoàn ăn uống cái gì không? Để biết đường. Ngày 16, mai 17, Chủ nhật 18. Điện cho viên quên là quen có ăn uống cái gì không thì buổi chiều chủ nhật sang nấu cơm hồi công chứ còn. Xin chào mọi người, mình đã hoàn thành xong bình hoa này rồi nhé mọi người. Tạm biệt mọi người và hẹn gặp lại.
We know that Cameron Indoor is the home to many All-Americans, and if you want to be one, you've got to put in a little extra work. 8:15 a.m., well before shoot-around, Cameron Boozers getting to work.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
I got game, she got game, we got game. Everybody say, half-price games, half-price games. Half-price games, half-price games. Tap in that car, got the whole squad bumping.
Half-price games, 5 days a week, only at Dave & Buster's.
Frankly, it bugged us that only large investors were getting the consistent bond fund performance that everyone deserves. So, Vanguard made institutional quality bond funds available to everyone, with experts scrutinizing thousands of bonds and implementing repeatable strategies to maximize returns. In fact, 90% of Vanguard's active bond funds outperformed their peers.
Let's get that to 95.
Vanguard, discipline that delivers.
Now through Monday at Ashley, shop the President's Day sale, where the deals get even better this week, with doorbusters starting at just $199, up to $1,000 off your entire purchase, and no interest financing for 60 months. Now through Monday, only at Ashley.
We can't hire you right now, but we'll keep you in mind.
You'll keep me in mind.
It's a good day for a good deal at Outback. Get down under favourites like the Aussie 3-course starting at $14.99. Any reason is a good reason to celebrate at Outback.
An ACC women's basketball doubleheader, February 26th on ACCN.
So with all these Hilton Honors points, I could stay for free. At the Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives?
Yep. Hilton Honors, babe.
Ooh. What about the Canopy in Paris?
Babe, Hilton Honors. How long has that been here?
And there's no blackout dates?
Hilton Honors, baby.
There's no way the Conrad Tulum's included.
When you want points that can take you anywhere.
Hilton Honors, babe.
Anytime. It matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay.
You care about the health of your pet and our planet. And so do we. Purina is globally supporting farmers as they transition to regenerative agriculture practices for better soil health. Purina cares here and here.
So it's Valentine's Day. Let's spread a little love. Dickie V's Super 6 to love. These are your guys.
There's 11 a year. You got to like Brandon Smith of Purdue. And what about, this kid I really think is terrific. He's a Filon rather. And then you talk about DeMonza. He'll be the first pick in the NBA draft. And then you talk about Mr. Boozer, my player of the year. I feel so bad for Caleb Wilson and all the Tar Heel fans. He's probably done for the year. They don't know that for sure yet. And J.T. Toppin is a terrific talent.
Now pumped up inside Cameron Indoor. A huge day in the ACC. And a lot of people, a lot of very, very famous guys on hand to watch it. Brad Brownell trying to pull one up, but down 8 to John Shire and Duke.
Room for 6 full-size passions. A car that doesn't elevate everyone's experience is a car that stops short of amazing.
At Sargento, we've been making your post-lunch, post-dinner, post-whenever snack a wow, wow, wow. You can taste over 70 years of our family commitment to high-quality, real, natural cheese in every bite. You have our word on it, you have our name on it.
Sargento.
A promise you can taste.
Did you know that Walmart Express delivery comes in as fast as an hour? Matt knew. I lost my bags again. This came faster than his ride from the airport. Your friends will thank you. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
With Choice Privileges, every 5 nights you stay, you can unlock something you'll really value. Look who earned enough points for an exclusive experience at the racetrack. My hair does that too. Get triple points on stays with Choice Privileges.
Now, when you get a Jimmy John's sandwich, you can add any bag of chips and a drink for only $1. You know, 4 quarters, 10 dimes, or 1 jillion pennies if you love counting. Whatever, $1. You get it. Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
No, I mean, we all do it. You see a line, have no idea what it's for, but your brain is like, should I join it? It's crazy, right?
Hey, let me call you back. I gotta stand in a line.
Even crazier is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting around to file a claim, while Geico's claim support is available day or night. I mean, I'd have FOMO about that, if anything. Excuse me, what are you waiting for?
No one knows.
Okay.
You're cool. You can cut.
I'm all right, actually.
No, seriously.
It feels good to step out of line. It feels good to Geico.
That's rough. But hey, with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere I want.
It's your windshield. Get it fixed any way you want with SafeLight.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
Rewriting your resume till the cows come home? Introducing Indeed Career Scout. Get your resume tailored instantly.
The Jeep Halftime Report is on the way. Coming up, the very latest on the health of North Carolina star Caleb Wilson and where the Tar Heels must turn now. Coach Keats, even when Duke's not shooting it well, they're just so tough.
Their defense has been so good. I know this is an offensive team. We don't talk a lot about it. Holding Clemson to 33%, and they're 0 for 4 from 3.
I would tell you this, Clemson's had some great opportunities. They haven't taken advantage of it. They've had layups under the basket. They've had post-ups where they got to go score. You have got to make those plays against Duke.
OB, we got Star Power in studio here. Star Power where you are. We got a great day on tap.
Going to be a tremendous day, and we're getting it underway. Kev, thank you very much.
Yeah, big free throws here for Colgate. Try to get him back from the other end. As mentioned, a smaller lineup now for Navy. Fast, athletic, versatile. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that just sums it up. Some empty trips.
By the way, Kyle Carlesimo, PJ's son. You know, PJ's out in Los Angeles, Mo, for the All-Star game, NBA All-Star weekend. So he's watching the first half on his computer in the hotel. He's got to get to Intuit Dome, but he hopes to watch the second via phone.
Coach has made a lot of trips here. He's been seeing a lot of games here in Hamilton. Always nice to visit with him when he gets a chance to come out here and see the games. And if you're Colgate, son needs to make a 3 here. Try to get this thing under 10 going into the half.
He knows these teams ice cold. Woods spins middle, lost it, diving, surrounded, backdoor bounce pass for Draper, missed the dunk. Oh, baby. Here comes Cox. He lost it. Hot potato. Benini. Oh, Lurley just slows it down.
That's the floor general right there. Boy, that sums it up. You know, just Colgate, lackadaisical play, empty trips on the foul line, and yet they find themselves down 12, had a couple chances to cut it to 10.
Drive and kick. Kim the fake. Chanu Kim reverses direction. Stripped by Carlesimo, and foul on Kim off the steal.
Well, unfortunately for Navy, this was an incredible hustle play and a great pass by the captain. And the former football player rose up there and just couldn't finish that one. That was a highlight, a keeper highlight and run up. But, I think it also shows what a tough-minded team this is. A missed dunk, but then they went down to get a steal on the other end. So impressive. There you see John Perry. What a job he's done in year one. That's a hard job to slide over to that top seed, and he has done it really, really well.
Oh, Kim with his 3rd for Navy as Cox earns another.
That's big.
Yeah. I mean, he had 18 points against Bucknell. We were there on Monday. It was almost like a quiet 18 with what Keogh is doing, what Benini wasn't doing. But he's really, for a team that doesn't have those stretch three-point shooters, he and Pennick are vital.
Yeah.
And we'll see what they do with him in the second.
I've had a handful of
half the season still with.
One thing nobody has been able to do is get into their bench, so that's something to watch with that 3rd foul there. Maybe Colgate can try to cut this thing here to 10 and then get a stop. It'll be an interesting second half to see the depth of Navy maybe on display in this difficult environment here.
Jalen Cox 2 for 2. He's got 7 points for Colgate.
Both teams in the bonus, so don't want to foul here. Got a little time, got to play straight up man-to-man defense without fouling here if you're Colgate.
About 8 seconds, Mo, between the clocks. Navy led by 18. It's a 10 now, 38-28, and Navy with 9 to shoot.
Here comes Benini to the basketball.
3 on the clock. Benini takes, throws it up. Tip no good, but a loose ball foul on the way up with 5 seconds to go. Jalen Cox picks it up, and that's the first on a point guard.
I can't say it. I know they don't like it, but how about the aggressive play here? Donovan Draper coming off the bench. I don't think we've spoken enough about that. The energy that he brings, the experience, the athleticism. I think one of the best all-around athletes in the Patriot League. How about that attack to the offensive rebound there?
Huge. Now, Draper's been coming off the bench, but he's really a big 3 kind of guy, the way he scores and does other things. Sean Perry's spoken to him pretty openly about the reserve role, and Draper's embraced it. But Sean Perry did say, look, it could change because he's playing so well. And to your point, they're right now 7 deep. That's what they're playing.
Yeah, and they can go smaller with him because he plays so big. He's so physical and so athletic. And big free throws there. Horrific first half here for Navy.
3 seconds for Colgate. Tweedy launches. No, and the first half in the books. First place against second place, and Navy looking the part of the top team. A 40-28 lead at the break. First half in the books, and after the break, Adam Zucker and the crew in our New York studio. You're watching college basketball on CBS Sports Network, presented by Fresh Bet.
Hey, it's me, your piggy bank. You and I made some smart decisions back in the day together. Allowance, birthday money, but let's be honest. You've outgrown letting your money just sit around. So stash it. With Stash, you start investing easily. No jargon, no hidden fees, just simplified guidance. Have your portfolio managed by a Stash expert or choose a self-directed portfolio. Be smart and stash it today. You'll thank yourself tomorrow. Scan the QR code to download the Stash app or visit stash.com today to get started.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Try Insurify. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to Insurify.com and save up to $1,000 a year on your car insurance.
At Chomps, we believe every bite you take should be bursting with bold flavor and be a good source of protein. Grass-fed and grass-finished meat sticks, 0 sugar, and up to 12 grams of protein. Chomps, take bigger bites. Learn more at Chomps.
That doesn't ever. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
When you need longer-lasting body pain relief, try Aleve. Just 1 dose of Aleve provides pain relief for up to 12 hours from all types of body pain. Aleve, longer-lasting body pain relief.
I'm Patrick, and this is my Ford F-150 hybrid. Being able to learn to increase my efficiency, getting the battery to kick in, it's kind of fun. To have the capability with the efficiency is really something.
Kraft mac and cheese is better than a 3-pointer. Missing us will never make a whole city hate you. Except maybe Philly. Kraft mac and cheese, best thing ever.
CBS Sports presents AT&T at the half. AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
All right, everybody, welcome to AT&T at the half. Adam Zucker alongside Wally Zerbiak and John Rothstein. My Valentine's Day lunch dates. 29 days until Selection Sunday. It is time for a Valentine's Day edition of What's Poppin'. Let's start by giving some love to the best team in the nation. Against all odds, Kansas snapped Arizona's 23-game winning streak on Monday despite the absence of star freshman Darren Peterson, who sat out with flu-like symptoms. The upset leaves Miami, Ohio, the sports blown unbeaten. Wally, you're so happy, but who is actually the best team in the country?
It's Michigan, no question. 17-1 against Quad 1 and Quad 2 teams, and the way they beat you by double digits and then some. They were down 16 in their last game against Northwestern. In the second half, they ended the game on a 45-17 run to still win by 12. This team has another gear that no team in college basketball has.
Michigan has the best 9-man rotation in college basketball, and it's not close. If this was a boxing match, Michigan would be winning a lot of games by TKO.
9-on-9 in the ring.
That's right.
By the way, Arizona could still be the best team. At the Fog, that's tough.
Tough.
All right, up next, a team hoping to dance for the first time in 30 years. The last time Santa Clara made the NCAA tournament was 1996, when a guy named Steve Nash ran the show. At 22-5 and 13-1 in the West Coast Conference, the Broncos are trending toward ending that drought. John, will they?
If Santa Clara can either win tonight against Gonzaga or win at St. Mary's before the WCC tournament, Santa Clara will have a pathway to an at-large bid. It gets me a little bit, kind of off edge a little bit when you're talking about potential bid stealers during championship week, because the resume isn't that strong. There still is a quad 4 loss to Loyola Chicago, but got to win one of those 2 games.
I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to get this win against Gonzaga. Herb Sendek, way back in 1994, took Miami of Ohio to the second round of the NCAA tournament, beating Arizona in the first round, losing to Virginia in overtime. He is doing a masterful job. This team shoots the 3. 3 more threes than any other team in the West Coast Conference. They make 11 a game. They made 18 in the game against Gonzaga last year, so they're going to be letting it fly tonight.
There you go. It's good to know what gets John on edge, by the way. Glad we
off the edge.
Off the edge. All right, you've probably heard of the freshman 15. Oh, now this is when they play. I see the freshman 15. Okay, how about the freshman 40? Louisville's Michael Brown Jr. broke an ACC freshman record with 45 points on Monday, surpassing the previous record of 42 set by Cooper Flagg a year ago. But Brown is one of a record-setting 7 freshmen this season to have already notched 40. And there's still some big names not on that list. Wally, who will be the 8th?
This is just awesome. I love seeing the scoring in college basketball. These freshmen are lighting it up every single night. It's Darren Peterson. It looks like he might be kind of getting healthy, coming off the flu game where he didn't play on Monday night, but he's starting to play a lot bigger minutes. If he is out there for a substantial amount of time, he is a point-a-minute guy when he wants to look aggressive and wants to go score. I think it's Darren Peterson's going to explode in one of these games.
You could easily say Darren Peterson. You could easily say Cam Boozer. One off-the-radar name to keep an eye on. Elijah Arenas at USC is exploding like a volcano very quietly.
Yeah, big games against Penn State and Ohio State of late. All right, now to Alabama's Charles Bediako, whose college basketball career is over again. That disqualified him from collegiate competition, according to the NCAA. John, are you in favor of the court's decision?
1,000%. If you are in a situation where you participate in the G League, your college eligibility should be over. There are a lot of issues that still need to be cleaned up in terms of the off-the-court things in college sports, but this was obviously the right decision.
Absolutely. And as a competitor and a player, you have a team around you, whether it's agents, parents, guys that are helping you make a decision whether or not to turn pro or whether or not to stay in collegiate basketball. When you get that decision to go take your competitive level to the professional level, I don't think you should be able to come back to amateur status. And this is a great ruling that establishes that when you make that decision, make sure you're making it for the final time.
And it felt big that Greg Sankey made a statement heading into that ruling, too.
Huge,
right?
Absolutely.
Well. But yeah, it's like leaving Middle Earth.
Yes, 1,000%.
Oh, you agree. Good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be here. We'll be popping from game to game all day long here on CBS Sports Network. And as we peruse the menu, some of us are in charge of some Valentine's Day menus. Which game catches your eye, Wally?
Oh, I love this Memphis-Utah State game. A little interconference battle in the middle of the year. I love this type of stuff. Memphis has to go into Logan, Utah. Obviously, they're a dominant team, Utah State. But Memphis, Obviously, a really not a good year, but they have some good athletes. They can get after Utah State a little bit, and it's tough to prepare in this type of situation for coaches. You know everyone in your league, but now you go outside your league and play a team from another league. It's going to be an interesting.
I love waking up and trying to think about 15 seeds that nobody is going to want to play next month. North Dakota State could be that team from the Summit League. Started out 0-2, but already has 20 wins this season.
All right, nice choice from the menu. We got to go. We got to call the florist. That'll do it from New York. We're looking forward to the second half of Navy and Colgate, where my wife went.
Ooh, yeah, right.
Well played. Well played.
Thank you for watching AT&T at the Half.
The Patriot League is dedicated to the development of the student athlete through excellence in athletic competition, challenging academics, personal growth, and contributions within their communities. The Patriot League places among the NCAA leaders in graduation rates annually.
Texas A&M in a five-way third. They are still in a hunt, certainly for an SEC championship and one of those top 4 seeds, double buys for the SEC tournament. And a pleasant good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dave Neal. This is former Missouri All-American and NBAer John Sunvold. And John, who would have thought here, as we have about a month left of the regular season and SEC tournament season, that these two teams still right now in the very thick of this race.
And two teams, Vandy comes off one of the best wins of the season at Auburn on the road. A&M, they've lost 3 in a row. They've got to kind of find their traction, get back to what they were doing about 2 weeks ago.
Well, Texas A&M plays a lot of players with this style under Bucky McMillan, and perhaps the guy that's been the most consistent is right here in Rashawn Agee.
A guy that they list at 6'8", Dave, but that's stretching it. But he's physical inside, outside. He is a vocal leader on both ends of the floor. And when we talk about leadership and we think of Vanderbilt, Tyler Tanner has elevated himself to maybe being a first-team all-league player in the SEC. He's fast, he's quick, he shoots it, and his motor never quits. If he has to play 40 minutes, he'll play 40 minutes. Now, here's the key. A&M's going to try to get the ball out of his hands. Can one of his teammates pick up the slack?
Boy, Agee's just had a remarkable SEC campaign, averaging nearly a double-double in conference games. Meanwhile, Tyler Tanner has been just been stellar all season long, scored double figures every single game and averaging almost 26 per game over his last 5. A lot at stake today, and clock didn't start.
Well, I was ready, Dave. I'd have started it.
I could tell.
I mean, let's just, flip the switch. Come on, guys.
If people would see your pregame stretch routine, they would know that you're ready.
Here's what's great. A&M comes, we mentioned, they've lost 3 in a row. The last 2 ball games, a physical, tough Florida team, right? That's a challenge. A much taller Missouri team was a challenge. Today, A&M, Vanderbilt's not a long, tall team. This could be a game that's in the 90s, the way both teams will get up and down. And again, at home, Vanderbilt will like to push the pace themselves.
A&M third in the conference and scoring at 90 points a game. Vanderbilt fifth at 88.7 points a game. They go right to Agee. Uses the rim as a shield and gets it to go down.
Score a bucket, quickly pick up full court pressure.
Tyler Tanner, almost 19 a game, 3.5 rebounds, over 5 assists per game. Dump it inside. That one goes to Jalen Washington. He can't convert. Boy, the key for Vanderbilt today, talking to Mark Byington, is they better be ready to get back defensively, even on missed shots. Aggies want to go, go, go. A unique scout, he says. Unique preparation today.
And they're number 1 in the league at 37% three-point shooting. So they'll push it. When their shooters catch it, they will shoot it right away. Defensively, A&M switches a lot of things. First possession, Vanderbilt got to look inside on a mismatch. Missed it, and also Tanner misses an easy one there. They will not be bashful.
Bucky McMillan obviously has changed things around. Not just the mentality, but the style of play for Texas A&M in his first season.
Probably couldn't be any more opposite of Buzz Williams' style last year. Buzz used to walk it up the floor. They kind of had the soft three-quarter zone defense to wear clock off from an opponent. Good hands defensively.
That was poked away by Marcus Hill. Aggies average about 9 steals per game, third in the league.
And Lane will like this matchup. Okereke probably can't stay with Lane. If the ball gets back to him, he can take him off the dribble.
Shot clock down to 7. Griffin dumps it inside. Agee faces up. Step back, and if you're Vanderbilt, you'll take that shot from Agee every time down the floor. There's Mark Byington. How about back-to-back 20-win seasons? First time Vanderbilt has done that since the 2011 season and the 2012 season.
Well, 20 wins already, Dave. Their regular season, best regular season back in 92-93 at 28-6. So they're on track if they can finish this next couple of weeks and then have a little bit of a run in the SEC tournament and the NCAA tournament.
Won 4 of their last 5 after a 3-game skid. Aggies would like that same trend to happen for them in the midst of their 3-game skid. Okereke, 92 over the last 4 behind the arc.
Might be the biggest signal for A&M for them to win. When Dominguez shoots the ball well, Dave, they have been fabulous all season long. Now, his shooting slump really been the last 4 or 5 games. You see the last 3 games, 2 of 14 beyond the three-point line. Go back 6 games ago, he had a 4-game stretch. LSU, Auburn, Oklahoma, Tennessee. He made 4 threes in every one of those games. He's in a little bit of a lull. The first one went down. Let's see if that continues this afternoon.
Free throw is good from A.K. Okereke. You and I were just talking, admiring this young man. 3 years. That's all it took him, was 3 years to get a degree from Cornell. Now he gets to come here as a grad student
for Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Somebody, A, you're getting paid. B, somebody's paying for your school, and you're going to end up with a degree from Cornell and another one from Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Wall Street is on line 1 for that young man.
Wall Street didn't call me.
And that's why we're sitting here.
Loose ball.
You notice right away, A&M's pressure is all the time. Make, miss, doesn't matter. They're always going to pick up the basketball.
Lane gets a big screen from Agee. Can't get the shot to go. Tapped around a couple of times, and the Commodores will have it.
Good play by Nickel to hand it off to Tanner. Get set into something offensively. What offensive rebound, second or third chance possession. That is what has taken away from the win column for A&M last few ball games.
Rebound, McLaughlin.
Vanderbilt not having any problem getting to the rim, getting high-quality shots. Now they are converting versus their first 3 possessions.
Foul against the Commodores will get us to our under 16 media timeout. 8-0 run by the Doors.
The pace is great up and down. The Doors have gotten good looks around the rim. Finally, A.K. Okereke with an acrobatic finish.
It's really an exciting time to be a geneticist. Ultimately, we'll be able to understand what every sequence in a genome does, and then we'll be able to translate that to develop genetic tests that can reduce the burden of disease in human and animal populations, but also translate that into the conservation of endangered species. Being a faculty member here at Texas A&M University is a real privilege. Working with students is one of the most exciting parts of my career. I enjoy seeing young minds, their eyes light up, and have that same sort of passion that I had as a young student.
Big new car sales lead to an abundance of trades, and that's what's going on at A&B Kia. Over 200 local trades. From $249 a month. Cars, trucks, SUVs, import and domestic. All priced below Kelley Blue Book for quick sale. An epic used car blowout. 29 lenders.
$25 million in auto loans.
Push, pull, or drag in that old junker.
We take anything in on trade.
The epic used car sale is going on now, and only at A&B Kia. A&B, located directly off the Box Run Road exit in Benwood, West Virginia.
Asia, Paige, what's your pregame ritual?
Mine? Sour candy. Me? Pregame playlist. But my real secret?
is Secret clinical. What? Me too.
Secret has 3 times the sweat protection versus ordinary antiperspirant and protects against stress, heat, and activity.
And my scent makes it 4. You know, like 4-time MVP. Well, I have my very own scent too. Using any other deodorant, that's a rookie move. You know I'm not a rookie anymore, right? Secret. Fresher under pressure.
Time to take a look at today's player. Brought to you by Daisy, and for that we'll focus on A&M's Pop Isaacs, who in SEC play, averaging 22 minutes off the bench, double-figure points, 11.5 per game. Scored double-figure points in 8 of 11 in the conference. And they're going to need a little pop here as Vanderbilt has gone on an 8-0 run. The Pop Isaacs is one of those guys, and that's the thing about this A&M team. They'll play 11 guys. So you're going to have your shot every night. It's not like you're going to be, if you're the 9th, 10th, 11th guy, you might get a couple of minutes, and you better make the most of it. You're going to play.
Yeah, you're going to play, and you're going to get your minutes. And Pop Isaacs is the kind of guy when he comes in. All-freshman team in the Big 12 at Texas Tech, couple of years there. Last year, Creighton got injured, only played 8 games, but a guy that can ignite this A&M team. I would say that Bucky McMillan is not too pleased yet defensively. I think Vandy's getting too many easy looks around the rim.
And again, part of that rotation, that 11-man rotation, producing 37 bench points, second best in all of Division I basketball. So we'll see Papa Isaacs on the floor. We'll also get to see Zach Clements on the floor. Zach coming off a nice game against Missouri with 20 points.
Yeah, his best game as an Aggie, a guy that's got confidence. If he makes one, he can make a bunch. Good matchup with Tyler Nickel and Clements.
Shot clock down to 4. Isaac's going to have to create something, and first shot off the back of the rim. And a scramble for it, pulled out of there by the Commodores and Jalen Washington.
So, Dave, early on, you like defensively how Vanderbilt's staying in chest-to-chest for the A&M guys. After the first open shots, they've been very close. A&M not getting many looks.
Tanner misses that 3, chased down by Bing.
Commodores play at a fast, quick pace. Their pace.
Mike James, who just checked in, takes it in the lane. Back to Tanner. Corner to Nickel. He's wide open for 3, and that one won't go. Up ahead it comes to Lane.
It's Missouri. Shot it well, scored well. Played inside, outside in that game, and they need his confidence to continue.
Young man out of San Antonio, Texas. Averaging over 5 points a game. Wide open is Washington, and he is sandwiched between 2 Aggies. Pick which one you want for the foul.
Lack of communication on the back end by A&M. Defensively, nobody had Jalen Washington by the rim.
Zach Clements will pick up the foul.
In the game Washington had at Auburn, 22 points, 5 rebounds. Hit a couple, 2 of 2 beyond the three-point line. He does not make many threes, but he hit them in the jungle.
Well, we are just getting started here on the SEC Network. A quadruple header of men's basketball games today, capped off by these two tonight, LSU and Tennessee at 6 Eastern. And then South Carolina taking on Alabama as we wrap up what will be a busy day. So Washington misfires on both of those free throws. He's 74% at the line. Isaac's trying to find a little bit of room, create some space as he gets bumped by Washington. Benson spins in a traveling violation.
Another good defensive possession by Vanderbilt. They are not getting beat off the dribble, Dave. A&M having a hard time getting around the first defender. And if they don't, then they get bogged down in their half-court sets.
Talking to Mark Byington yesterday at practice about his team, he says, you know, when we're good in the half-court defensive area, we are a really elite team because he feels like his offense is going to be there.
But you think back in December when they had Duke Miles and Frankie Collins, that three-guard rotation. Now Miles, they hope to get him back. Every game, I think most Vanderbilt people think, well, this could be the game, or maybe we'll be at Missouri next Wednesday. Frankie Collins still question mark, big question mark.
Vanderbilt at Missouri in their midweek game coming up, and wouldn't be surprised if we see Duke on the floor for that one. Tanner off to Washington. Here's Chandler Bing, the freshman out of Atlanta. Okereke back to Bing. He fires for three. A little too strong. Long rebound. It'll be a couple of Aggies battling for when that bench erupts like, hey, man, that was your own teammate.
Vanderbilt's got a couple guys, one being Chandler Bing, who just missed that shot. If he can get his shot going, the other one being Tyler Harris. If Tyler Harris can get his shot going, would sure help Nickel and Tanner get a little more open looks.
Nickel. Getting a little physical in there with Pop Isaacs.
And neither one are going to give an inch personality-wise.
Corner three, high arching shot, no good. Boy, great rebound by Okereke. Poked away by Vincent, now back to Harris.
So Hill makes a strip, Dave, and then he brings it down the court, and his eyes went to Clements, and the defense went to Clements, and he makes a pass to Isaac wide open.
Washington. Harris had a good look at it. 29% on the year.
And crazier is that folks stick with insurance that keeps them waiting around to file a claim, while Geico's claim support is available day or night. I mean, I'd have FOMO about that, if anything. Excuse me, what are you waiting for?
No one knows.
Okay.
You're cool. You can cut.
I'm all right, actually.
No, seriously.
It feels good to step out of line. It feels good to Geico.
This is Freshpet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors. There are no cut corners, no easy ways out. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real, fresh, healthy food belongs in everybody's bowl. Freshpet. Healthy food, fresh from the fridge.
Look at our game summary. UCLA improved play as the first half has unfolded. 6 offensive rebounds for the Bruins. Michigan is yet to turn it over. UCLA has been a low turnover team this season at 9.3 per game. Early statement made for Michigan came on the inside wrap with Morez Johnson Jr.
Dusty offers like championship fiber, but his ability to relocate, also off penetration to gather and finish is extraordinary. Plus his offensive rebounding and physical play is dynamic.
He is shooting 79% from the field at home. That is number 2 in the country. Johnson listed at 6'9", 250. Great addition. His ability to finish in traffic. There could be bodies around him. He'll find a way.
The physical presence.
We got a timeout. First half action. Elliot Cadeau, the transfer from North Carolina, putting a highlight on the board.
When you start to make music, you just have to follow what's inside of you and take a chance. Always be brave. Don't be cautious. Just go for what you believe in.
When everything's on the line, they answer the call. Don't miss your favorite FBI team returning with all new episodes beginning CBS Monday, February 23rd. Michigan leads UCLA 32-23.
Still mystifying, though, that defense, that switching. Can't really get the matchup you want.
Crisp performance here for the Michigan Wolverines. UCLA trying to hang around in Ann Arbor. More first half action when we come back.
Are you Marsha?
I am. I am.
Thanks for meeting me here. Usually not an interweb dating guy. Barely ever use this phone computer. Unless it's to bundle my insurance with Liberty Bibbity.
Oh, same. I hate this thing, but it's true. You can save hundreds bundling with Bibbity.
Bibbity?
Bibbity?
Bibbity.
Bibbity.
Are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some lasagna.
And some cannolis.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money. Oh, where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meats.
Wayfair's President's Day clearance is on. Right now through February 16th, get Wayfair's best deal since Black Friday with fast and easy shipping straight to your door. Save up to 70% off everything home now at Wayfair.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Freedom, that's a Jeep thing. Freedom to ignore this, that's a Jeep thing. 800-mile bear chase, exfoliating, treating gravity like a suggestion, saying it'll dry. All Jeep things. Making a Jeep vehicle for only people with cash like him, not a Jeep thing. So we're bringing you more Jeep things this year because Jeep things should be everyone's thing.
Bringing you more Jeep things in 2026 with new opportunities for adventure. Experience the 2026 popularly equipped Wrangler Rubicon X, now with nearly 9,000 reduced MSRP.
Trying to predict the future is a hazardous occupation. The only thing we can be sure of is that it will be absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking of the incredible breakthrough, the communications satellite. These things will make possible a world in which we can be in instant contact with each other wherever we may be. When that time comes, the whole world will have shrunk to a point.
We chose you, and all we want is everything.
Light your torch and be a part of history. Survivor 50 is coming. CBS Wednesday, February 25th, and streaming on Paramount+.
This is a pursuit for greatness.
I'm going home.
Wow. There's $1 million at stake.
America's Culinary Cup. New series CBS Wednesday, March 4th.
Ring that bell, big fella. You think he's got some pent-up emotion? Feeling good, looking good. Big fella, jam it in there. Big time. A little kiss.
And who better on Valentine's Day to give us his heartthrobs than Bill Raftery?
No offense, you're not my heartthrob.
None
I
taken.
like you, but I'm not going to go too far. Of course, Keem Wagler, big-time future for this kid. Great feel for the game. Physically going to be more imposing as the years go on. I'm going to save Ezra for the end here. And Rick Mast, what he can do for that Nebraska team, whether it's threes or low post or passing, missed those couple of years with a knee. But Asar, let me tell you, physically imposing, and this guy mentally, his approach to the game is above the norm. He's just got that feel, that confidence, always talking, particularly on the defensive end. Great feel.
Well, these free throws now 2.5 to play. First half.
Here, it's where connections come naturally. Monterey County. Find your way here.
Format this year in the Big Ten tournament. You get the triple bye if you're in the top 4. You get the double bye if you're 5 through 8, and the single bye, and then first round for the last 4 teams of the conference trying to play their way into the tournament as it continues. It begins on Tuesday with those games, seats 15 through 18, winners at end of the first half in Ann Arbor. 40-38. Michigan has got the lead over the Bruins. We're going to send you to Adam Zucker and company in our New York studio coming up for AT&T at the half. It's all after these messages.
Okay, the plumber's fixing that burst pipe. We should be all set.
Good thing you're protected 24/7 with your home and auto bundle from Progressive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out the right caption to post about this.
Maybe something like, I have protection, just need a lifeguard.
What about that emoji with a shocked face?
Or maybe flooded with emotion.
That's too much. Try, Tuesdays are cray.
You know, technically, you don't have to post everything that happens online.
I totally believe you. Life is meaningless without affirmation, am I right?
Excuse me, can I have your attention, please? Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2. Your choice of 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Grab a friend and head to Buffalo Wild Wings.
You guys okay back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands-free highway driving for a hands-on life. Ford Blue Cruise.
AT&T's been carrying America's calls since the 1800s. When you've been around that long, you can spot a hustle coming from a mile away. T-Mobile is the master of breaking promises. While they stay caught up in untruths, AT&T keeps building what matters, a network you can rely on. Right, Graham? When you compare, there's no comparison. Plain talk, strong signal, nothing better.
The fact that this Reese's ad showed up at this exact moment proves that your devices are listening. It also said, try Caramel Big Cup.
CBS Sports presents AT&T at the half. AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Happy Valentine's, everybody, and welcome to AT&T at the half, alongside college basketball's Cupid, John Watson, and the man who hearts Miami, Ohio.
Love and honor.
Oh, yeah. I'm Adam Zucker. Score in Ann Arbor, 40-38 after the Bruins cut it to 2 just before the half. We'll break down our game in a bit. Let's hit some highlights right now, starting with 4th-ranked Duke hosting number 20 Clemson. Blue Devils 28-0 at home since the start of last year. Oh, the Krzyzewski's
Otherly day, Duke rolling.
Yeah, looks like Clemson's road winning streak's going to come to an end. All right, Darren Peterson did not play when Kansas took down Arizona on Monday. He's out there making threes at Iowa State today, John.
Yeah, and then Melvin Lead Council going to get in on the action. This triple goes down. Kansas has a 15-14 lead, but then Jamarian Bateman with a long 3 for the Cyclones. Iowa State up 11.
Second chance point's been big there. Nebraska, Fred Hoiberg and Chris Collins talking about their Valentine's plans. Northwestern gave Michigan their biggest deficit of the year earlier this week. Wally, they're out for more.
They are, and Pinnacle Bank, too. That was Jake West with the slam dunk and steal. And off the steal here, pass to Trey Singleton, who gets that floater to go. Northwestern playing good basketball early. But Nebraska trying to get back into it. Rink fast, just getting it done down low, points and rebounds. And then Nick Martinelli, he gets the bucket. Tight one, low-scoring one, too, at halftime.
Martinelli scores a ton. Thoughts on the day so far, John?
I think you got to look at Duke right now at holding serve at home. The Blue Devils right now on a clear path to be the #1 seed in the East.
I agree. 29 straight at Cameron, tied for 2 other teams in the country with home winning streaks. Impressive stuff. They're tough